Today we are going to make a chocolate Swiss roll. So the first thing that we are going to do is to beat the egg yolks, sugar, and honey together over a double boiler and mix it over a double boiler using an electric mixer until it reaches body temperature. After it reaches body temperature, we are going to remove it off of the double boiler and continue beating it until we get to the ribbon stage. Next, we are going to whip up the egg whites. You just want to gradually add in the sugar until your egg whites become stiff. You want to mix it until you get to stiff peak. This is optional. I am just adding a shot of espresso to my egg yolk mixture and just fold it in. So after that, you want to take half of your egg whites and fold that into your egg yolk mixture. After half of the egg whites are folded in, add in flour that are pre-sifted twice. Be sure to sift your flour, or else when you fold in your flour, it's gonna create a lot of flour clumps. And just combine the two together. After that, we are going to fold in the melted butter and the milk to our batter. Lastly, we are going to pour in our batter to a pan that is lined with parchment paper underneath and give it a couple good taps before baking it in a preheated 400-degree oven for about 10 to 15 minutes depending on your pan size. When the cake is done baking, pull it out from the oven and give it a couple good taps on the counter. And then carefully slide it off from the pan and let it completely cool off on a cooling rack. While the cake is cooling down, we are going to make our mousse. I'm just gonna whip up some whipping cream along with a tablespoon of sugar and melt some chocolate. I just melted the chocolate using a double boiler, and then I'm just gonna take a dollop of whipped cream and then just whisk that into the chocolate. Just gradually add in the whipped cream and you're done. This is a very simple chocolate mousse that is very delicious and it doesn't require a lot of work. And just set that aside until we need it for final assembly. When the cake is done cooling, I just put another parchment paper on the top and flip it over and just carefully peel off the parchment paper that was baking with the cake. I just slice up the cake in half because it's easier to work with and put a layer of chocolate mousse on the cake. You can use whatever rolling method you have. This is just one of mine. I kind of just grab the ends a little bit and then pull the parchment away from myself and then roll the cake like rolling a sushi. After you are done rolling the cake, make sure that you let this cake cool in the refrigerator for at least an hour or so, or else the mousse will leak out from the cake. And that's it. That's how you make a chocolate roll cake. It's taste test time. Let's see if it's good or not. So I took the ugly piece that I ripped so I can give away the rest to friends and family, because you know how I am. I just like a little bit of everything, but I love variety of desserts, but I don't want to be fat, so I can only have one piece or so, and then I'm giving the rest away. So let's try it. So I made a chocolate mousse with a chocolate coffee sponge cake on the outer layer. Let's see if this is a good combination or not. So good. I used dark chocolate for this, so it wasn't really sweet at all. It actually has a little bit of bitterness to it, just a tiny bit, which I love. I just love the bitterness from the chocolate and the sweetness from the sponge cake and a hint of coffee, which is a perfect combination with chocolate. So this is really good. I just have to take another bite. And this sponge cake is really moist and soft. I can't compliment more on this, or else you guys are gonna be really jealous because I'm the one who's eating and you're the one who's not. So don't be jelly. Go out and make this on your own. And you know what I mean. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys very soon. Bye!